So now let's check the weight. I think you have a machine here that will check the.
Yes, yes.
Let's check it.
So let me, this is the scale.
Okay.
You can see that it's on 0.
Yeah.
So we place it on it.
Yeah.
You can see.
Okay. So
Yes. So
this J.
25.25. So
Okay.
we assume that maybe the sack weight take
Mm,
care of that one.
okay.
So you see that it's exactly
Sure.
25.
Sure. 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 Sure.
So let's bring the grower.
Yeah. Let's see the grower too.
So we also have a grower here. We place it on it. So you can see that that one too is 25. So normally people look at the size of the sack and say, oh, it's small, it's not up
Okay.
to 25. But
Mm,
you can see.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't produce 50 kg here.
We do these ones are 50 kg.
The layer.
Yeah, the layer.
Okay.
So these are 50 kg.
Okay.
So depending on if someone wants 2 bags,
Mm,
like this one,
yeah.
they say they want 2.
Yeah.
This one they want 2.
Yeah.
So what we do is that if you want 2 and your place is far,
Yeah.
we just combine the 2 just to make it 50 kg for you. Because
Okay.
this one can take 50 kg.
Okay.
So we just do it that
You know,
way.
business. We don't do business too
Mm-hmm.
for the business sake,
Yes.
but for the business as to get money
Mm-hmm.
and for helping to.
Yes.
How so far? How has the business been?
So far, I would say it has been good.
Okay.
Yeah, by the grace of God. I
Mm,
think not that much, but at least I think we are making some gains,
okay.
which is okay.
Mm,
So that's how come we are maintaining the price at to that level,
okay.
making it very affordable so that though we may not get the profit that we want,
Okay.
but at least once we are able to get the cost of production back, then I'm able to maybe get what something and we pay ourselves.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Do you offer training to people? If someone wants to come, then you train the person. Do you do that?
Yes, if someone wants to learn how to prepare,
Yeah.
when they come, at least maybe we offer the training
Okay.
to them.
Mm,
Then maybe at the end of the day,
they pay something
they pay
small.
something small.
Okay.
But currently, what we do is that if a farmer wants to come and mix,
Yeah.
maybe they have their things and they want to mix it. You know, at time mixing it on the floor alone comes with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But when they come with the this thing, we just put it here,
Okay.
then we mix it for them. That one, we mix and finish and take some fee.
Okay.
Because maybe they may have the maize, they have the Akita school boys,
Yeah.
but they don't have the minerals.
Yeah.
Some of the minerals they are expensive.
Okay.
Mhm. Maybe you are going to buy something like enzyme, which is just 25 kg and it's 1,900 Ghana.
Okay.
The farmer may not get that.
Mm,
But the farmer may need that maybe 100 grams of it in the feed.
okay.
But if they bring it here, we will now weigh the 100 grams, add it to the feed, mix it for you. Then we'll charge you the 100 grams price so that you pay. Instead of you going to buy something that will cost you 1,000, 5,000, and then you don't have the
And you
money to
don't
pay
need
that.
it.
We will just add it to you. Then you go and then the animals will grow as they are growing.
Okay. How
Then
is feed important to animals?
for let's say that when normally nutrition
Yeah.
in nutrition they will tell you that your health 80% of your health depends on what you eat.
Okay.
Then the 20% is now on sanitation and management and other things. So now let's take it that in animals 80% of the animal well-being is based on the feed.
Okay.
Or let me say the nutrition aspect.
Yeah.
So let's say that nutrition is very, very important,
Okay.
especially let me say the feeding aspect.
Mm,
So let's take it that this one,
yeah.
you see,
Yeah.
with this feed, we have added the enzyme that aid in digestion.
Okay.
We've added probiotics that takes care of the gut health.
Okay.
You know, one thing is that we are feeding more protein, and because if I always use this example with my students, I always say that take jollof.
Yeah.
You prepare jollof, you
Yeah.
don't put it in the fridge, You leave it some few hours, it spoils very fast. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's highly nutritious.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with the feed. When you
Mm.
prepare the feed and it's nutritious, it gives room for growth of certain bacteria
Okay.
when the animals take it. So we add the probiotics to take care of those the bad bacteria
Okay.
and leave only the beneficials.
Mm.
So it improves on the gut health. So the animals will eat very well. So I always tell farmers, if you feed your birds very well with quality feed,
Yeah.
you and diseases, yeah, you don't worry yourself because the immune system is well boosted and they will
Okay.
grow very well. So nutrition
Mm.
is very, very important.
Okay.
They grow very fast. Once they grow very fast, it means that you spend less.
Okay.
But people always think that the feed is expensive. The feed is expensive, so because feed is expensive, they want to manage.
Okay.
They want to micromanage the animal.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, you are spending money to buy medication to treat the animal. But when you feed it well and it grow very fast, it mature, you send it to the market.
Yeah.
You get your money back and come back and start again.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's tackle more on farming in general. How is farming in general?
Farming in general.
Yeah.
Let's take it the crop side
No, in
or the
livestock.
animal
Yeah, the
livestock
livestock.
in
Yes.
general. In fact, let me say when it comes to Upper East,
Yeah.
and I always tell my students that everyone is a farmer
Okay.
or everyone is expert in the livestock industry.
Okay.
But it goes, I always say that it is not just like when you are into animal rearing, it is not a matter of keeping the animal and just fetching feed for it.
Okay.
It goes beyond that.
Okay.
The management, the housing, the load.
Mm.
At times, you see some of the housing. I've taken pictures of some of them. At times, I used it to show the students, and they have been laughing.
Mm.
The housing. When you take Upper East like this, there is a survey that says that housing is number one problem,
Okay.
followed by feed,
Okay.
and then they're followed by the managerial skills.
Okay.
So at times, people just hear that, oh, livestock is booming, then they go into it.
Okay.
At least there are times that you need to get some basic knowledge on
Okay.
some of the things. At times you see that some are just doing it. Where they house the animal, ventilation is very poor.
Okay.
But when it comes to animal, you need to understand the behavior of the animal, the needs of the animal before you are able to keep it.
Okay.
Let's take it that poultry like this. When they need good ventilation.
Yeah.
So the housing, you have to construct it in such a way that they will get enough ventilation because they don't have sweat glands.
Okay.
They rely on the air blowing on the surfaces to cool themselves.
Mm.
So you just put it there. There is no proper ventilation. The bird is going to die of heat stroke.
Okay.
Yes. The ruminants who, like at times, how we house them is also a problem.
Mm.
But let me say, in general, what I've observed in Upper East is that these days it's like things are not changing better. But those days, I see it to be like people were keeping livestock. They were just keeping for keeping
Okay.
sake, but
Yeah.
they were not keeping it as business.
Okay.
And when you are also rearing and you are not rearing as business and you are just rearing, then you will not appreciate
What you are
the
doing.
benefits
Yeah.
in it. But if you are keeping it as a business, then you see the business aspect of it.
Okay.
Then definitely you put more in. You put let's say more money there, or you invest there.
Okay.
So let's say someone is keeping 20 animals. They are matured.
Yeah.
And you are still keeping them. You are spending money feeding the 20. So why don't you sell them? Go and get the small ones and then start all over.
Okay.
Then you've saved the profit somewhere and start again. When they are mature, you sell. But you see that they are mature, you are not spending money to keep them.
Okay.
You are
Which
wasting
they are not
money.
increasing in.
They are not increasing.
Okay.
So at that point, they will decrease, or you maintain their weight, or you now allow them to accumulate fat.
Okay.
But it's good you sell.
Mm.
So you sell them, go and get young ones and come and start again.
Okay.
Then you keep your profit somewhere. or if you want, you take all and put it back into the business, and you
Okay.
see that you are expanding. So the issue, livestock in general, I see it in Upper East here. I see that they are just keeping it as a hobby, but they are not. They don't recognize the business aspect
Aspect
of
of
it.
okay. Where can you send your feed to? Is it nationwide?
Oh, if I get and then a cross, our vision is to make sure that it's nationwide.
Okay.
Yes. So for now, is the Upper East that we have been able to. There are some in Upper West that also call and we give in Tumu and those things.
Okay.
So now we are looking at it. If we can get people that are selling the feed that will take it down south there, why not?
Okay.
Our vision is to expand to a point that maybe we expand like those and also become the bigger companies like those big companies.
Inshallah, we'll get there.
Like you hear of Kuji,
Yeah.
Sankofa, AgriFeed.
Yeah.
Yes, we also want to become a giant in the market.
Okay.
That is our dream.
Okay.
Yeah, or our vision.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
All right. Give your number out.
Okay. So in case you need a quality and affordable feed,
Yeah.
you can contact us on 0245
Okay.
406717.
All right.
Okay, we are located in around Viare, the Viare substation,
Okay.
Tanzui, Bolga.
Okay.
We also have our agent in town.
Okay.
He's called Martin, just around the Jubilee Park.
Okay.
He's there. And then around Tindasolco, Timothy,
Okay.
Patsam Enterprise. Yes, he's also there. You can get our products there too.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.